Hello, you people in YouTube land. How do you do? Yes, so we are back at the old airport road food center, and this time we're going to try something, a soupy dish. Yes, from this store here. This store sells mutton soup. Yes, mutton soup. Soup made from goat, lamb, or one of those. Anyway, so this store here, an unassuming store in the food center, it sells a dish that I wouldn't say is disappearing, but not many people are making nowadays. So this here is the mutton soup. As you can see, lots and lots of pieces of mutton in there. All different parts of the animal. Yes. So this is mutton soup. And we're going to dig in and see what they have here. Look at that. Definitely lots of different pieces of the animal there in a soup. Ooh, I think that is skin. And look at the soup. Ooh, clear dark soup. Eaten together with the chili sauce. Look at the different piece of mutton there. Ooh. Yep. Some bones too. Some cartilage, I guess. Skin. Yep, definitely skin. Oh yeah, that is cartilage. Pieces of meat too. Bones. But we will have to taste the soup. And so, how will the soup taste like? Ooh, okay. This is a bit different than the mutton soup I normally eat. This one here, okay, no, the normal mutton soup I've eaten before, it has a much more sweeter taste and also stronger coriander taste. This one here, interesting, is savory, also slightly peppery. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a bak kut teh, but not so peppery. And the pieces of meat also cooked until soft and tender. Yep, that is nice. And cooked enough with the herbs, right? Until you cannot really taste much of the muttony flavor. But still, you can taste that this is a meat soup. Definitely lots of different parts there. And the soup cooked until definitely the flavor of the herbs does penetrate into the meat. Yep, skin. Mutton skin. A bit difficult to pick up the meat with all the bones with a plastic spoon. So you must use your fingers a bit. Okay, so you have the cartilage sticking onto the bone together with some of the meat. And the soup also does wash down the meat quite well. Quite nice actually. So like I said earlier, the soup here is slightly different. Definitely different than some of the other mutton soups I've tried. This one, like I said, tastes a bit more like bak kut teh. So probably they use the same types of herbs. It's savory, meaty, and definitely a bit peppery. Yep, definitely peppery. But not certain bak kut tehs in Singapore, they put a lot of pepper in there. This one, not so much, but still has a peppery flavor. Overall, I think The meat is nice, soft and tender, cooked for a long time. It and the herbs they use do help to mask some of the more smelly smell of the mutton. And then of course you have pieces of bones there with cartilage. So normally people eat mutton soup with rice. Since I didn't get any rice, I decided to get myself some popiah from this store here. This store here basically sells popiah and rojak and also kueh pai tea and a few other things. So I decided to get myself some popiah. And here it is. So the popiah here is quite thick, quite girthy, quite wide, quite big. And it's $2 each. So the popiah does look to have been sold quite nicely, because a lot of popiahs, if they don't fold it nicely, it will break apart easily. So basically they have, I think, stewed turnip, and then they put a few other items in there, like egg, sometimes there's peanut. You can get it spicy, you can get it non-spicy, but then they wrap it in a popiah skin. And this one here, what they do also have is they have some kind of like fried crispy bits that give it a nice crunch. So first of all, the popiah skin itself done nicely. Nice firm texture of the popiah skin. Popiah skin is good. They also sell popiah skin if you want to buy the skin itself. Stewed nicely, the turnip, good flavor there, sweet, savory, and then you have the chili, which is slightly spicy. Then you have a peanut there, crushed peanuts, and then the crunchy bits, which gives this amazing crunch, amazing crunchiness in there, adds texture to the dish. And the popiah here, they do eat quite well, quite delicious, quite yummy, quite good, a good popiah. And unfortunately, this brings us to the end of our food adventure here. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a mutton soup and then some popiah to finish everything off. And this is the end of our food adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to join me for my next one. I will see you all around. Bye bye.